pirate emoji.
Oh, what? That's fucked up.
What's
How
up?
are you doing, chat?
The character I got on the title screen. Fucked up.
Show us.
Who could it be?
Hang on.
Oh. It's you and you.
Wow. It's you.
That's me. That's all
Yu
you
Yu
see me
Hakusho?
as?
Yeah.
I see you as Monokuma, yeah.
Such a
You're
scary,
the main villain of my life.
Such a scary voice to pull off.
You do it extremely well.
No.
We do.
You wear it well. You wear it right. You wear
I
it
still have
well.
no idea what those pixels at the top are.
They're just having fun.
We're gonna get to the fucking trial and like everything's gonna be fucked. It's all gonna be.
It's gonna be funny.
Yasuhiro
Let's
is not
figure
even
out.
on screen.
Yasuhiro is like in the fucking judge's chair.
Oh yeah, this music.
Like, how are you getting the fucking cutscene? Oh, box 15. Chat, I'm excited to do this again. I got my cup of sake. I got a box of Cheez-Its.
Do you have 6 bottles of beer?
I got well, I shouldn't say, but I do got something.
Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Didn't mention
Is there
the fact
anything
that-
interesting?
Yeah, you didn't mention the fact that one of those items were missing.
Well, that item is somewhere else. Maybe you should go and find it.
Better get your story straight, Abe.
Last year he said he was 15. Now he says he's 16.
Well, you got a coin.
I found money.
Well, you don't have to worry about finding money right now. You're not gonna get to hang out with anyone until after the trial.
Oh yeah, I know.
I like the question he asks after he eats the baby. I'm gonna stop, Abe. It's like he's already gone this far. I don't think it's
When's it
stopping.
gonna stop, Abe? Well, that's where I came from, right?
Yeah, you can press R again. You'll go back into the hallway.
Yeah, I see now.
He's like, it's a good thing he stopped eating babies.
I can't
Only
wait
ate
to
one.
eat this baby.
Hello, Clone High.
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. I don't make any progress without investigating there.
That's a
The
good
new
point,
series-
Makoto.
The new series got 2 seasons, right?
I think so.
That's cool. I didn't watch the second one.
So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained.
Oh.
Better examine the state of my room a little closer. I might
Look at the
looks
lint
pretty
roller right now.
Okay. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Can I talk to these guys?
Yeah, you can talk to them. They're not gonna like you because they think you're the culprit.
What, Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
by the way,
I'm drinking. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
You'll see how he feels.
You sounded like a boomer. You did like your boomer dad. That'll all,
yeah.
that'll all get sorted out.
Yeah, I'll get you there.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Searching.
Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your room from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Nice!
See?
Hang on, I need to turn...
You can look at your truth bullets whenever you want and get information from each of them.
I need to turn you down a little bit, because I think
Oh, am I too loud?
I think your microphone is louder between now and last time.
Is mine
Possibly.
okay?
I think so? It seemed to be. I don't want to go in there, man.
Well, you can keep looking around this room.
Yeah, look at that. Something's new over there. I'm pointing at my screen over there.
In the drawer.
Look at this. Yeah, in the drawer.
Okay, it's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
He's so right there.
So I haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were just talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we?
Ooh.
No, that's evident.
A new hint.
Hint?
What is it, like a sandbox?
Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant. Jesus.
I finished my glass too early.
There are
Yeah.
gouges on the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing lots of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Nice!
Nice!
Nice.
And then it's gonna be like, this is the sheath. Or no, that's the key.
My
Yeah.
car keys.
There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Like it didn't just happen last night. That's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. Wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Did Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Oh, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it for something. Oh, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone around walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer...
Don't let Soup hear you calling Sayaka sacred.
Hmm? Don't hear
Don't let
Soup.
Soup hear you call...
Oh god, yeah. The table!
The table is not a hint. Look at the sheath. Or the scratch marks on the floor.
The trash can.
It's not important.
The sword holder is.
I'm noticing.
The noticer.
Me when I was noticing.
You know, it's funny that I couldn't help but notice.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle?
It's weird because...
Looks like
one eye is larger than the other to notice things better.
looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would have not been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
I assume that counts the scratches on the back, too.
Some crazy-ass graffiti on the wall.
Probably.
A replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's in the attack somehow? Plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. If you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A sheath like this would only get in the way. It'd just slide off in the middle of the fight. Why are there scratches on the sheath? The wall.
Yeah.
Well,
Looks like there must have been some kind of... Wow!
our
You can
rooms
hold
are
control to
completely
skip
soundproof,
through.
remember? If anything happened, there's no way you could know.
Fucking idiot.
You already know.
Is it time? Do we have to go and look?
I mean, I could just click the TV again. Kind of thing. I really wish that these didn't disappear. Or like maybe it could indicate if you've already looked at something.
Maybe, yeah.
You gotta keep track of the evidence.
That's true. Oh, the bathroom.
Aww.
On the other side of this door. The blood turned green.
That thing's great.
I can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Tanner made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, I don't want to look around here, man.
Well, you have to find out.
I don't think there's... Yeah.
Don't you want to know who did this? There are only a few things to look at.
I'll look at the knife first. That's what I saw, but... Now's not the time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body, and I forgot to start the recording, I just noticed. Oh!
This is the craziest time to start the recording.
Yeah, I'm just gonna download the VOD. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That might have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Probably something I should look into later.
My.
Knife.
Jesse, you're a liar.
I invented knives.
every
didn't
Costco
walk.
and Sam's Club presenter. I don't know. Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. And it's yellow. Ew. Something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Yeah, you just thought that. Definitely concerns me. The thing that concerns me is some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Palms on both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger...
Ooh.
Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. Now, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. You will notice the bottom of the cup.
Yeah.
And when you put the screw in the cup, you will notice that the cup completely shatters.
But when you put a cup in water, you'll notice the nail cup.
completely cracks.
You can't accept it.
After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Ooh, cheap.
Wanted. Oh, thank you, Sebastian.
I've been thinking about this. LE. What does that mean? Look past Sayaka on the wall
Looked like
behind
she wrote
her.
some numbers.
And there I saw. Whoa. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? And that's really it, right?
Yeah.
Want to check if the toilet's still working?
I mean, I would have loved to, but it wouldn't let me.
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by only turning her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Oh.
Guess she's really good at writing numbers upside down.
Yeah.
It's a trick.
I turned my
Sayaka's
I
special
turned my,
talent.
I turned my head, I'm like, oh. Oh. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
It's stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
His door doesn't fit quite right, because he's different from the other characters.
I
Maybe.
think Monokuma made that point clear.
Correct.
So the door doesn't fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
Did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Huh? What the heck? Doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something or similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. And apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
Oh, what clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I mean, I can...
I feel like there's like a... You can piece it together?
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a different game from the perspective of Kyoko. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a Olimar's Tale sort of thing. Still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there were some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. And I think we pretty much cleaned house in here.
Door.
What about the door?
Is there a clue here in the door?
Oh. So I can look at these?
Yeah, you can see what each of them actually pertain to.
Okay. I like that you can't scroll down, like using the scroll wheel on this. You have to use the letters.
That is so weird again. Like you guys experienced Danganronpa with mouse and keyboard. This is a PlayStation game to me.
I mean, I could play it with a controller.
Was there a Danganronpa character in Astrobot?
Oh, that's a good question. There should have been.
I don't want to know yet.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't know.
I assume this is all just gonna be the same as,
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably worth looking over once you actually get to the trial.
This is scary.
Hello,
Very
Makoto.
strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because, hypothetically, you would be the culprit?
No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion in his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth. You're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died and she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
That's really true, then what an ass.
Kick his shins.
Kick his shins in.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
As in, like, this?
Yeah.
Can I investigate this, or will it not let me?
Maybe go to the one on Sayaka's room?
What did Mr. Kawada mean by that?
Oh, go away. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Oh shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
Huh.
How unusual.
Well then, let me go. Let me talk back to you, buddy.
I mean, that's technically correct.
Do these guys have like things to say when you speak to them again, or what?
Maybe.
Very strange.
Okay, no, you can just hold
Very
control and skip through
strange.
this.
Very strange.
Scary music for 2 seconds.
Some kind of shitpost.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty?
Let's go look in the
Fucking
trash
default
room.
Pose. Stupid
Very
bullshit
treasure.
character.
What's up?
Do you feel glad to now understand what it means when somebody says Danganronpa sprite to like an image of someone standing?
Yeah, I mean, I've always known that.
To get the full experience of it?
This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. They were switched, so all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Can I go in?
Yasuhiro was having a laugh.
Just mixing more out for fun. Ooh, I'm going to put Chihiro's nameplate over Toko. I'm going to put Celeste over Mondo.
I think that'd be pretty
No.
fun.
I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Why did he get upset going into her bathroom?
She's thinking about her stuff. This pink trash can reminds her of him.
Well, there can only be one thing in the trash can. DVD with Sayaka's name on it. She got really upset after seeing whatever was on the video. What shit did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I need to borrow this DVD. I can't wait for him to talk about how the bed smells.
I need to return some tapes. Oh, you found a coin under a pillow. She was visited by the Tooth Fairy.
Fuck that.
You took her fucking tooth fairy, buddy.
Well,
Fucking bum.
she's dead. She can't use it anymore, you know?
Redeem it for a fucking golden good.
Finders keepers.
Why did
I love this room.
Why did the trash can, like, crawl away?
He got scared.
You can't throw away in me.
Bullshit room.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room? Or the trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point! Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
I love this.
Damn it!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
You can't go any further!
Shut up!
Monokuma's so cool.
No!
No!
It's on the floor. Door won't budge. It must
Only-
be locked.
Only moderators are allowed in.
No! What's up? Ooh,
And only the janitors are allowed to do it.
you guys see that?
Do I see what?
Fastest man alive.
I
Fastest
saw, like,
man with
some-
his itty bitty legs.
I saw like some weird like thing going on.
We can't see it on the stream.
Have you ever seen a bathroom in a Danganronpa? Yes, we have, I think.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
The bat.
I was about to ask if we've ever gone into a bathroom in a Danganronpa game, and yeah.
Well, why did Sayaka like just die?
Well, I mean, like the outside bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
you mean like the
public toilets.
yeah
I doubt there's anything in
classroom
here.
ones?
Junko magazine. I wonder.
Oh,
Check that.
Yeah. Wow, didn't
That
even
helped
comment
them.
on how there's like, you know, a dead
Like the person on that magazine cover is dead in their gym.
He doesn't care.
been there
none
for,
of
like, a
this
week.
shit will help.
Maybe you should check all the washing machines again.
For more money,
Yippee!
the kitchen.
Sigma maxing. Always
Where
on
else
the
would they
grind.
get a knife?
That's what I, yeah. Yeah, sounds about right.
Hi, Hina.
Hi, Aoi.
I love how these characters just balance. Kina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have a first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
Cracking.
And
a
I don't
code
know
with
why,
Aoi.
but being in the dining hall helps me keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Ooh, she was out of her,
Out past bedtime.
Out of her gourd.
yeah, her gourd.
She
Yeah,
got
she's
that
curious.
question mark cut.
I was curious. I like how pixelated that is.
I love the vegetables.
They look like Smash Bros. Melee food.
Marbled meats. Salted meats! There's
There's no time to be thinking about food.
Come
You like when
on.
Monokuma just pops out?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Bunch of vegetables.
It's a
I don't
good
know
Maybe
why
these
I'm-
could have been used in the murder.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm analyzing everything.
What's on this calendar?
All kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... Let me see if anyone knows more about it.
Hi,
Fumi's
Hina.
fat ass would probably know. He was in there 24/7.
You should talk to Hina. She was, yeah,
Oh.
she was in the... She was in the dining hall last night.
That's probably why it was designed like that.
Mm.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up nice in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice that one of them had disappeared?
Well,
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking the tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Owie Evan.
Hina. Use her as a truth bullet. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
Ow.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Yes, to be honest. Can you help me cover it up?
You gotta help me.
Why? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her.
That's right, Squidward.
On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together... I honestly have no idea.
This first chapter is so good, man. Just like inverting your expectations for a detective game. Like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the partner character. Nope, she's dead.
Well,
Well,
all I'm gonna say is that Ace Attorney came out like 9 years before this game.
It's true.
oh yeah, you know, there's one thing that I didn't check that you guys told me to check, but I couldn't in the moment.
The classroom.
The note.
Oh,
This is the desk where I woke up when I first got here. The old pamphlet is still laying there. Isn't there anything that might help me solve this case? There's nothing here.
okay.
Don't forget,
I mentioned that partner thing, and I just realized I'm looking at my MyFA Nendroid right now.
I'm looking at my
Wow.
Agent Smith Nendroid right now.
I can't
Should
look at my Hakase Nendoroid.
Can we all bring Nendroids to MagFest?
Yeah.
I'd be very terrified to bring mine.
Bring my MyFA if you bring your Agent Smith.
Go talk to Kiyotaka. He's all lonely in the corner.
Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning.
Really? Good art prompt, Comfy.
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty.
Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no.
Huh? Okay, then who is?
Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it.
So he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it.
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you.
Store. I could
finish this candle.
I could get some more goodies.
Some more yum yums before the trial.
Some yum yum snacks.
No, no.
You gotta
You
take
can't
your,
go any further.
dairy pill first.
Dairy pill?
Yeah,
You have
you gotta eat your dairy pill before you eat Cheez-Its.
I was gonna say you have lactose intolerance.
I think everyone does, right?
I think everyone has just different degrees of lactose intolerance. Some people can drink milk and just like get a tummy ache, and some people drink milk and start shitting for 12 years.
You develop it more as you become older.
35.
But yeah, everybody has a different degree of it.
I
There's
love
nothing
this song
that's
so much.
It sounds like Haunted House. I should see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and then the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of her crowd, so full of life.
This isn't funny.
You're laughing at chat. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
this ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Oh. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Oh, Bubba! And then he shows up.
Yeah, Baba. Oh, Baba. Lily, do you remember Careful? Like that, like the video I used with Box 15?
Yes.
I like that video. I watched that today for some reason.
Guess I should go
So the one
back
of the just
and-
like the guy in the rage face suit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What is Hababa? That's Monokuma's theme.
Oh, Baba.
So
Thank you,
Hifumi?
Fumi. Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need the key to get into the trash room, and the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? But what's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can just throw things out whenever you want?
It does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually,
He does not talk this fast!
Ben Shapiro's voice is increasing.
Graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why.
That must be why.
Oh, sorry.
If anyone would go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Boring?
Hey, listen.
Hey, anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why do you want to get the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
Oh, I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, poking around at it.
What?
I think that's a self-report, Leo.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D!
Yeah, he powered up. He turned into All Might.
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
I guess that's true.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
So worried about Fumi's questionable morality, there's an easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them from picking up trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, what's the harm in it?
How it's supposed to?
Anyway, on another topic, Fumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly turn to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
Oh my god, he's such a gamer.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got
Oh, okay.
So easy!
He's so cool.
Hifumi's so fucking awesome.
So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
Best character in the game.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever. Please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, Doki, leave it to me.
I love that voice line.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate.
This guy is Germa. Who the fuck were you talking about?
We were like a
Byakuya.
circle with Byakuya, Leon, and Fumi.
All
And then
those options are bad.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! Planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
Hifumi's so cool.
Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It's like a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece.
A
Like
burnt-
Oh, sorry.
That's me! A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Ignored.
Anyway, this is a piece of cloth, and the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. When I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means it's all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece.
500 cigarettes. 2 cigarettes.
I mean,
Half a cigarette.
they do that at the beginning. There's shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like they were used. It used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps?
Is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Shut the fuck up!
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
He loves his funny shows.
The
I get what
yapper.
you're trying to say, but did this particular
Come.
ball belong to?
Ah,
Only
Goku!
one person it could be.
That's right.
Boom, boom, boom.
They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Who do you think owns that ball?
Goku.
Yeah, Goku. I'm trying to
You gotta go
remember
look
his
at Goku.
name. I'm sorry.
Funny
Well,
hair boy.
I still gotta.
You'll find them.
I still gotta learn names.
You'll find them.
I'll find him.
Yeah.
You'll find him.
No, I mean, like, you know.
You'll find him.
Have you found everything in here?
No, I still gotta check the incinerator. But
This is home now, Chowder.
Yasuhiro, right?
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass face.
Or wait. Like I said, you know.
Leon looks so beautiful compared to everyone else for some reason. You ever notice that? Like, his eyes are so pretty for some reason.
Yeah.
I want to see the.
I really like the line work on his sprites.
It's very painterly.
Yeah. I like that texture that all of these have.
Oh yeah, I love the like paper texture on all their hair and clothes.
We love Komatsuzaki in this
They have like a
household.
deceased status or something.
I
thought
think they do in the
did.
future game.
Yeah.
They like have their portrait grayed
It's a
out.
little unfortunate because this means that I didn't use that time that I used for Chihiro to spend time with Junko. But
Could have been cool.
it could have been cool.
Well, you'll get school mode, which you're gonna stream after this, right?
School
After you
mode?
finish with this game.
School mode?
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a side mode. You can like, you could
Spend
clear some
spend your time with everybody.
Yeah.
It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now!
What is this, compy? That what the fuck?
The killer. Oh,
No. I don't... Should I add this to the slideshow? Because that's just like...
that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Straight up spoilers.
I mean, am I allowed to, or...
I mean, you're allowed to. It's just like,
Like, it'd be fucked up if it showed up in, like, a stream that's not, you know... this game.
The Danganronpa spoilers during like Zelda.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know.
Up to you.
What if I...
I did that.
slideshow specific streams.
That's me.
I can't... What do you guys...
Oh, on Danganronpa specific streams.
Okay, let's put
You could
it...
do a poll.
Put it to a poll, add it to the slideshow or no.
I wouldn't.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, did you want to continue with the chat?
Hang on. I'm gonna make the poll. A minute.
Add to slideshow. I'm gonna vote no.
I'm not gonna vote.
I'm gonna with
Yeah, shit, everybody...
There's a lot of people saying no.
whew. That was a good one.
Did you read this?
I did not. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Is it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No. You said that last time you were here. The incinerator was off. I like the one vote for yes.
Please put it in.
Well, Comfy, if you have anything else you want me to add in the slideshow and instead of that, then let me know.
So fair. Letting them compensate.
Just that render of Callie.
Ah, yes. About that time, there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then.
I feel as if I'm a Giga Chad.
I think I'm.
I feel so Sigma.
You didn't have
Back
to.
to
You
the
didn't have to
trash room
redeem it
since
again.
What the fuck?
Quick picture.
That's so fucked up.
Somebody give Comfy a refund. They didn't have to redeem it again.
Oh, actually, I've got a better fucking. We can use the one from the demo.
No. I was like thinking like I feel like the implication of that would be like, I mean you could.
I mean, it
It's
really
funny.
doesn't.
It becomes a recurring gag across the series.
It is very funny.
That crop
I was-
doesn't.
I was-
Show
Sorry, I
any-
was like scared of mentioning it because it's like, oh, it's like it would imply some stuff.
But I mean, I'd say that's a good crop. Just refund
Yeah.
Comfy like once. But
It is a very funny gag though.
He said that
I guess
they
this
do
doesn't
it.
imply anything.
Did you say this line?
I did.
Okay.
And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet,
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
I love Danganronpa.
The ultimate
demos.
very small person who can fit through the bars of the gate.
Ant-Man?
Paul
Wait, that's
Rudd
me!
here. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it. I'm sure
Everyone
of it.
already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies.
It's called manga.
It's called manga.
Oh my god, you fucking dumb.
I think that's everything.
Hey, Beavis, you reading Fire Punch yet, Beavis? No, fire! Yeah.
What's out here? Is it just like outside?
I've never processed it. Yeah, it's just like a little weird.
It's
tree
like a weird
area.
courtyard.
It looks
Yeah.
nice, even though it's daytime. It looks like it's like at night. And
It looks like a college courtyard.
I love like whenever campuses just have like some random shit where it's like, okay, we'll let you walk out for 5 seconds, but like games.
James, comma.
What did I do? I thought
Dude, I
I
want to play Space Channel 5.
You're in trouble.
I did everything right. Oh, I opened up the Steam overlay.
Burp. Let's go inside, where are we going next?
The Gaim.
I think
Yeah.
you gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody who owns a crystal ball who can
Crystal
tell the
ball.
future.
Hey, Mario, oh.
Oh no.
Mario, help! Help, Breck! This room's so nice. I like this room for pacing. It's like, oh, you have one more room until you get to the gym.
You don't have to look.
I'm so glad you like Junko. Junko's very nice. Like, her style's really nice.
Hey, Shihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Hi, Junko.
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
Okay, well don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying.
I'm about to cry. I love this character.
Would you say?
I
Would you say?
don't like this character.
Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on?
I think Shihiro did it.
I think Chihiro did it.
I think she did it.
No.
No, could it be? Well played.
That's so fucked up.
Hi, Hero.
Feb takes on the stage.
Did you say hi, hero?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, hero. I thought you were talking about like Hero King or Hero Chow.
Like All Might?
Hero Makes, I mean.
I think All Might would choose me.
I think you choose Makoto.
Hawk Tua!
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No! I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it. It's probably because Goat's a mod.
Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? What? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
Left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Ooh. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Huh?
Sure.
What'd you say?
No, I was singing Santeria.
Oh!
They got no crystal ball.
Pollywog.
If I had $1 million.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
It's just too fucking stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Castlevania Netflix? The alert.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
So is this like triggered after a certain amount of time, or is it after you've...
This is triggered after you get all the clues.
That's what I...
Yeah,
that's what I figured.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Yeah.
So, we're not gonna be reading stuff for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everything's voiced in the trials.
That makes sense.
Please
We can
go
actually
through
talk
the
about the
red
case.
door on the first floor of the school.
Well, you guys already know the case.
Yeah, well, we can talk to you about it.
When we were in the room again, I was like, oh, I forgot like this aspect of the case, so that's interesting. I'm remembering stuff.
Where I should go. Where I have to go.
I love Danganronpa. You should check the store first, why not?
Am I allowed to?
Maybe.
There's no running away now. It's scary. Alright,
The
so
red door.
I guess this is where we're gonna find out if this game is playable or not.
Let's go. You're late, Makoto! We've been all waiting for you!
You were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet! Save that for the class trial!
Why wouldn't it be playable? You should watch me play the Stanley Parable.
Or fucking getting over it. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime!
So they really are convinced I did it, but...
I love Danganronpa.
I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka is really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
This is scary, I'm getting like goosebumps.
Yeah.
Our final time to be reading text.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll click on all of them.
Why? Why?
Whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn. You really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it. 5 more minutes.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
I don't wanna...
Let's get started.
Got it.
Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet.
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
Delight.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
You're so happy.
You're so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
2 likes, impressive.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. So, the school basement has become the darkened stage.
We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
They hate me! Jesus Christ!
The
Nobody.
night took place in your room, and you're the only one who liked Sayaka.
It seems like the only 2 people that didn't say some shit about me was like, or well, actually more, like a few more, but like it's like fucking 3 people. Jesus.
Imagine like Makoto has like a fucking alter ego and it's like that's the person who killed Sayaka.
Do a
Sayaka, let me in,
I
please.
love the idea of doing a fucking Danganronpa prediction. Who do you think killed him?
Let me just quadruple my channel points by betting for the person I know did it.
Guess we have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
Caring about channel points over Danganronpa is crazy.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move.
Alright, time to drink some water, I guess.
I'm gonna go to the toilet very quickly.
Bye, guys! Steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Oh, well,
Oh shit,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
this is awesome! Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. More! No! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close! It's total shit!
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats.
wow.
I don't like the 2 signs with the... Seats were
That's
arranged in a
sad.
giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. It also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy
Imagine being
as we
here.
sat there.
Could you sleep here?
No! No! So, the curtain on our first case opened.
I forget a lot of these CGIs.
Deadly judgment. Deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. It is purpose that binds us. That drives us. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Deadly cutsman.
Time.
We're about to start a trial!
E-handbook.
You could check stuff now, yeah.
Yeah.
So I should look over this shit?
Maybe, if you want to.
I mean, I think I pieced together what exactly happened, but...
Yeah.
I'm sure you could.
You know... I mean, it's the first case.
Look over the truth bullets again and see if there's anything you don't remember.
First case.
Jeez, I wonder who the murderer was. Was me?
It was Makoto.
I guess I did it.
Well, I guess this is the end of the game. Goodbye, everybody.
Imagine if he like he did do it like in his sleep, and then he gets voted off, and then you just play as somebody else.
That'd be a really fucking good twist. I wish maybe like Zero Escape could do that or something. I've never played those games.
I mean, there might be like a few, there might be a few details here that I don't exactly get, but I could like make assumptions about.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I necessarily want to say what I think, but no.
Was Makoto Nijima?
What?
Persona 5 Makoto was good.
What'd you say, Lily?
It was Kawakami.
Oh.
Wow.
These numbers are
I think
funny.
it was the 11,037th student.
Sorry, I blacked out after the last thing that Lily said. I'll just say that this trial is probably a lot harder for Japanese players.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Apparently, one of the knives is missing.
Oh, girl!
That's a good clue. Apparently, trash room. Yeah. We know that.
Hi, Hina. Oh, wow, he's so fucking much. Good character. Her and Sakura are so cool.
We know about the crystal ball.
Okay, and that's all you have to work off to find out who the killer is.
Withered Bonnie.
Well, look at your presents. Let's see if we can bring some Coca-Cola into the trial.
Use that in the place of a truth bullet.
Set skills.
Yeah, you'll
those are
look
the
some
things you get
skills by
from
talking
making
to... Yeah.
Guess I'll just equip all that I have. Because I don't really have that much.
Melodious voice enjoyers.
I don't even know how this gameplay thing works.
They'll figure it out. There's a lot of tutorials during the first trial, I think.
Yeah.
Do you see how that text is scrolling by?
Oh yeah, it's kind of bumping.
I actually gotta use restroom too.
That's interesting. I guess we'll find out if it's broken or not. Here we go!
Oh shit, actually I want to stay here to watch. I got up like for the first time and I realized I'm like, what?
It looks fine.
A basic explanation of the class trial.
If this is how it's supposed to look.
Your votes will
Yeah.
determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
We'll get to graduate?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I misheard that, or misread that.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes.
I like when the faces do that.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's them yelling.
Damn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates.
Okay.
Good, it wouldn't be surprising if it did.
It wouldn't
Need
be
to go and watch
surprising.
the Stanley Parable.
I won't lie, I'm seeing like some what's it called? When like there's like a line break in like your graphics or like in your visuals. There's a term for it. It's like that line, there's like some stuff.
Oh, like
tearing.
interlacing.
Yeah, I see some.
Oh yeah.
It's odd. I see some vertical screen tearing, which is weird. Or I guess I don't know.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Can't wait to hear the best music in the whole goddamn world.
First up
Yeah.
is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Yeah, the vote is up on YouTube.
About to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I need to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. First
Your
non-stop
first non-stop debate is about to start. Would you like to hear more?
I kind of would.
As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates.
Can I do the
During this
narrator?
discussion- Yeah, you can do the narrator.
During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, and then fire with the left mouse button. Play close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Shanghao Shu!
Were you trying to do that guy?
No, I just gotta get the last line.
Oh god.
One thing I do want to say is you have to shoot the yellow words.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't say that.
My mouse feels so heavy right now.
Oh yeah, hi Celeste.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
That's true.
Danganronpa.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that
You will begin
the
to
killer
see.
must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Break. Break!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
I love Danganronpa.
Struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Oh! Hang on. I need to add a Comfy's image. I realized that's what all the pets were for!
Fuck it, can we just do like chapter 2 after this? Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Let's just stay up until like 7 a.m.
I love this game.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
Why the fuck are you still awake?
Leave Chihiro alone, Byakuya.
Sorry.
Damn!
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
That's such a good voice.
Need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
I like that specific zoom, like right before a non-stop debate starts.
Do I? Oh, yeah.
It's just telling you what you have available.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Break.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No.
No, it's wrong.
Fuck you, Mondo.
Mondo, you're stupid.
No.
I hate you.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after.
I think I agree with you, Toko.
Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
I wish Toko was upside down.
It's not gonna change.
And like slightly tilted, and you know, or like stuttering, and you know,
overlapping with Leon.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true
Chat,
at
the
all.
7-Up is hitting so
I'm
right.
sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere that just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. It's a bit more to learn. What?
Oh, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
I really like the idea that you just like you break reading one of these midway.
You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying.
Please note that time will slow down.
On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush.
God damn it!
Well then, good luck and have fun. Xiao Shu.
So press space to slow down?
Yeah, you have to hold down space to slow down time.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really use it too much.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because you're too good at games. You only really need to use it in
There's
V3.
no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
I love this
But
song.
where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
No.
He did it in
Coco.
secret. Nobody was in the...
No. Shut up!
Fuck
How dare you interrupt her?
I did interrupt her.
Shut up, woman.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't.
He
take
didn't
the
say
knife from
that.
the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
My
Go
short king would
ahead
never say
and
that.
Say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Fuck, man.
Huh?
Makoto deserves to be in Smash. I love this song so much.
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, but when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
Fuck you, guy.
definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay.
Makoto wave
then
dashing.
What about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Idiot slimmer girl.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also
Yo, Nekamaru's in here.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
He gave the answer.
Oops.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
Oh,
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Tina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Besties.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
He's just like me. I need to learn the characters.
But then, couldn't
Son,
either
fucking
one of them
asshole.
have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
That's a good question, actually. How much time has passed since this point? At least one day.
Yeah.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
So
But
fucked
if it
up.
wasn't, then what other possibility is there?
Homophobic?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
It was Junko.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay,
Oh,
so...
shit, is that picking up on the mic?
A little bit. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Oh, it was probably Monokuma.
Oh, yeah.
I got it!
I just can't help it.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
I kind of wanted to hear him say that.
That's the
You
only
could.
possibility.
You just lose a heart of health.
Yeah.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
The talent of being unlucky.
This movie's so cool.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die. This is Among Us.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that
That's-
Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Read chat real
Because
quick.
you see, if
I
they
know,
did
I saw that.
Then they
That's,
did something most bewildering.
I think that's real.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Do you know? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin.
Would you like to hear more?
Yeah, of course, from you.
Anything for you,
Things advance
Five-ish.
further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, and then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. Please stop speaking English.
Like, I know you don't... You just start speaking Chinese for a bit, because that's what the captions say.
If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Xiao Hongshu.
Something that could have been at the scene but wasn't. Must be the crucial point. You can just figure out what that something is.
You know what it is?
I love Danganronpa.
I'm not sure what it's referring to in this case.
Oh, Hangman's Gambit.
I don't know. A?
You have to smack them until they die.
Oh. Oh, hair! Yes!
No wire!
Now I understand.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
We expect some fan art today, guys.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense.
Here's all picking up.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
That's all he had to add.
All, of course.
Fumi's so
Remove
awesome.
Any trace that they had ever been there.
I love Kyoko. I love Mondo.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember
Gordon Freeman.
anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Oh, and I get to find it. I wonder. I think it was the dying message.
Yes, I think it was Sayaka's wrist. They broke it.
Well, these are two different things. Did they...
I think it was the dorm nameplates.
I think it was the kitchen knife set.
I think
hit
you
her
can
so
left
hard.
click her
They
breathe.
They broke her! No! They broke her.
It was Owie.
Oh yeah, the one with the fixed one is just saying that it doesn't fit, and this one is saying that the knob was broken.
Evidence
love
that
it
the
so
killer
much. I
had
love
trouble
Danganronpa.
getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
She's owning him.
I love this sprite so fucking much.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act.
I love Kyoko. Oh, I love
Almost
Danganronpa.
didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? The bit. Oh.
It's a
Oh
bit
my
more to
fucking
learn.
god, Compy.
What is this?
I just saw the art channel.
I'm scared to open it.
Oh yeah, that.
Hey, 5-ish.
5-ish. Wakey wakey.
What's 5-ish? Is that Jackbox?
5-ish is the name of the dollar.
Oh yeah. I call that Yap Dollar in my head.
Yap dollar is his
Yap.
localized name.
Xiaohong Shu. Oh, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will also take damage. Now, this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail the game. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Xiaohong Shu.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She
Yeah.
then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yeah.
Then the killer ran
And they
after
got
her.
into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Oops.
Missed idiot.
And finally, the culprit
Ooh,
was Sayaka
I love that
Corner.
sound effect. Shoot normal text.
Stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
So magical.
Admit it. We already know the answer.
So, like, what? It's not because the door was locked. There's a different reason entirely. So they're gonna play it back?
Took place in
Yeah.
Makoto's room.
Yeah.
Sayaka was first
have
attacked
10
in the
minutes.
main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Yeah.
You can probably do a perjury there.
Oh shit. Can I go back?
To finish the job,
I think you can press control to speed up here as well.
Yeah.
What, we already know the answer.
Oh my god. You got hype, bitch.
The incident
I love
took place
doing
when
that.
Sayaka was first attacked. She then fled into the bathroom.
NSO?
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to
NSO.
try and bust down because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
Right!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just
Okay, we're
because
moving
it
on.
was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime is that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
We were called to a coma. He's absolutely right.
Hi, Michael.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
He
really wants him to be the culprit.
I know!
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay.
Unless he
then
thought
who
of that.
did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay.
I don't know why he says that.
Can't decide on who we think did it.
He's so cool.
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't sound so disappointed.
What the fuck? Remember quick who did it? Me.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Yes.
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against
What?
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was.
Look at his fucking hand!
He gave me his iconic big hand that he points at people with.
Because...
I can't stop laughing at him.
Wait.
His big fingers don't say that.
I guess I'd just say switching rooms, right? Because
you can left click and read what the information behind the truth bullet is instead of right clicking.
I'm thinking about it's like a political comic or something. And it's like a dude who's like in a doctor's office, and like there's a guy that comes out with big hands. He's like, "Who's next?"
This doesn't seem like it would be what would help me.
Well, you can give it a go. You recover half a health bar for everything you get right.
Okay.
I got it!
I got it!
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Oh. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
This is the third time that we've read this, but like, you know...
Useless flashbacks.
Believe me, we're going to be seeing a lot more useless flashbacks.
What is this, One Piece?
Well, but, you know, at least we get to hear her again.
Yay.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Why the fuck's Mondo so mad?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
What the fuck?
And these
I think
are
I'm the
words that
Aaron.
appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's
I
a
learned
pretty
that from Phineas and Ferb.
old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
And that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
I love this guy's voice.
I love his movie.
I love when he goes stoic.
Best character.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Fuck
Very
no.
well then. Pay attention.
Okay.
Mondo's still angry.
Dude, grow up.
Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Yeah, but...
No, that's wrong.
You're so good at being Makoto.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a
Dude,
result,
relax.
the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Monokuma!
Yes.
The killer!
Gotta be me.
I got it!
It was me! What the fuck does that mean?
Whoever knew about us switching rooms.
Get your hands up. Yeah, I admit.
I guess I did it. I just forgot or something. I don't know.
Mysterious green guy.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. She was cheating on him!
The secret extra student.
I mean, there is another seat.
They can take place. They can take part if they want to.
Check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably...
Oh, I'm starting to put the pieces together.
whoever
Yeah.
she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I know Sayaka's
How could you, Makoto?
big sword is because when you look at her wrist... Because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt...
There's no doubt that...
When you look at her wrist, you have to know that Sayaka's wrist.
That Sayaka's wrist, no doubt that her wrist is...
Take
well,
note
wrist
that
is broken.
Sayaka's wrist.
You'll be surprised to find.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist.
Throat.
And it should become pretty clear.
This is a fucking Yap Dollar voice line.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is.
Is that beer?
Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
It's supposed to be an art style decision, Michael.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Danganronpa is punk.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I think it's real.
Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist.
Skull's the killer!
See. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in
love
my
that.
room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. He does this? But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out...
Wow, I'm surprised. This is the Ego's first time chatting in my chat. I just noticed that.
Hi, Egos. I hope you're doing well. You'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage, as it turns out, to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel.
No period.
That's crazy. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. 小黄去!
Crazy Frog?
Delete this message? I don't know what that message is. It's too high up. I can't reach it.
The culprit
Sorry.
grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
He said the thing.
She tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they
Oh, kitchen knife set.
They killed her with
That's
it.
exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword really did attack first. No explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the
Oh.
fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah.
Maybe?
No, that's wrong.
No, fuck you, Hagakure!
Yeah.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So
Hello,
she grabbed
Eleanor.
the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of the body would you use to touch it? Her stomach! Put it in her belly button in her hand.
Sayaka's stomach. I pick Sayaka's stomach as imperative to the case, everyone.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfect.
Bad Punch Game.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she
Sayaka's the victim with the blue hair.
escaped into the bathroom.
She's the singer.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
Amazon Muscle Woman is Sakura. She's awesome. What is Poro Sad anyway? Who's the Poro in Poro Sad?
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens in the bathrooms at nighttime. She's afraid of water!
Sad cat.
According to the Monokuma file,
Oh,
Sayaka's
yeah.
time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other
That is
words,
sad cat.
at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Oh,
It's been like 4 days, Toko.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the
message.
sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have been the one without the sword.
Who could that be?
So wait, I'm actually confused. I'm a little messed up right now.
Okay, so Sayaka invites somebody to her room, and then somebody ends up having that sword. Who could that be?
Oh well then yeah. Killer had the kitchen knife after all. They were wielding both the sword and the
They're taunting Sayaka?
Damn. I messed that up. I messed that up. I'm sorry.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
That's what I was gathering, yeah.
Oh shit.
Took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings
Oh,
up
Maddie, I
another
know you'd
point.
love Byakuya.
Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
I can't believe it.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
She didn't like me?
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
You did say you would do anything to help her escape.
A national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched
That was a good
her
line
attack
from
with the
Mondo.
knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Boring.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? As far as clues go, there's nothing left. Well, not necessarily. Find message. Oh, well.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
Counter. Cross
There
counter.
still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining message!
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Question
That shit would be
Sayaka
so
wrote the
fucked up.
message and I can prove it.
I got
What would be fucked up?
Her left index
Just
finger had blood on it.
Unrelated message.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yeah, I think this is probably a little harder for Japanese fans.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Turn your damn tablet upside down!
Image 180 degrees.
She had to tell everybody. Huh? Rotate it. Maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Oh my god.
You just
Oh my god.
card and write on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Turn her message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear.
Turn your head upside down, everybody.
Select someone.
I think it was this guy.
I think it was Junko.
Get him out here as fast as possible.
Can you pick somebody who's dead? Oh, wait. Can you?
No, that's
I think
Monokuna's spot.
You
I
can!
think we just get a heart down.
Herself.
Pick herself.
Should I?
You can try
Like
it.
a joke.
Fucking Sakura.
My message revealed this name. And I assume that's what he says for all of them.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Octua!
I bet this is like they expect everybody to turn their PSP upside down and, you know, see it.
It's 2010 and I'm turning my PSP upside down.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Sayaka did it.
Solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
If you rotate
You turn
the
the message
PSP
around.
180 degrees, you'll be surprised to find...
What?
Comes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Couldn't be.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Telling the audience at home.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Try it out, chat.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh? Fuck you.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Mm-hmm. The crystal ball! I mean, that would probably also apply. I don't know if, like, multiple clues can provide the answer.
Pick the most obvious one.
Well, yeah.
Try it out.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the
But
killer
what?
didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
You excited for LBAF, chat?
Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are
I like how Chihiro says white there. White.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you should take an LBAF, man.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Interesting! No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer.
Oh, I forgot this part of the case. I just remembered it.
I love this part of the case.
The key to the trash room.
Kind of inspired.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
No.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No. Shut up.
No, that's wrong.
Hello, Thoros, Dahikuro. Welcome to the stream. Letting you know ahead of time, this is not his fourth playthrough.
I think I know
Well,
how
that
someone
tag's
could
gone.
dispose of
Now
the
it's my
evidence
0th time
using
playthrough.
the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was to roll it. Divine with it.
I got it!
Who could the
The
killer
killer
be?
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Uh-oh.
Someone turned the incinerator on. I'm sorry.
Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
So it was a fairy that did it.
Fumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could
It was Makoto, the fairy boy.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because
Chihiro's awesome.
the ultimate fanfic creator was. I mean, we know.
He wrote about it.
Killer is the ultimate fanfic creator. Why am I a part of the conversation?
Why am I part of the conversation? Sure, I've got the dexterity to throw a comic with the best of them, but my accuracy is total garbage.
Makoto, you just fucking wrote cringe.
I mean, I could probably go with a few, you know? Isn't that right, hero?
Hey, come on. Now, when we get down to the nitty-gritty, or do you seriously think I did it?
Now's when we get down to the...
Yeah, so...
Okay, yeah, I could...
You've had your fun.
Can you pick,
Fucking
like,
do it
can you
again.
pick the same options again and keep losing hearts?
You could.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon? Do you
Why do you keep saying his name like that? It's so mean.
Leon!
I was about to die, asshole.
A target 30 feet away.
I mean, yeah, you can't help but feel, like, sympathy for the guy when you consider that, like, literally... your entire world just got flip-flopped.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shepherd brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
Should I say 11037?
He's a robot?
He's a robot? She wasn't writing his name upside down the whole time.
Real name.
Name reveal.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button... Holy cow! We'll get a hint at... lead to a breakthrough? Well then, good luck and have fun. Xiaohongshu.
That was like his last one.
I like this music.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful.
Lint roller. The glass ball.
Iconic gray man.
Mr. Culprit.
I'm a little
Mr. Culprit for Smash Bros.
This guy should be in Smash Brothers.
Maybe? Oh,
there's like a sense of tragedy in this song.
so
I
it won't
think.
tell you
It's
if
like,
you get
oh,
it
man.
right or wrong yet?
Yeah.
No, you have to press the button and then it'll show you.
Wait, what button?
Like it'll be like, oh, are you sure this is the course of events? And then it'll check it. And if you're wrong, you'll have to redo it.
It'll play it out and just be like, here's exactly how it happened, and then it'll interrupt you if any of the panels are wrong and be like, start over.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that... I still can't
love the art
believe
here.
that... I still can't believe Sayaka was evil.
Well, I mean, everyone wants to get out, right? You can't blame her.
Like, I suppose... Oh, it's right to left. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I really
It's a
like
manga.
Culprit waiting up the door.
Well, they said it was a comic book!
Well, they say Hifumi makes comic books.
So, first when Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room.
Hifumi loves Google.
They noticed something in my room.
Please note.
I guess... I don't know. Maybe? Because he didn't grab it yet. And then, yeah, defended with that. Then he has it. Hits her with it. And then that caused the broken arm. I thought there was a broken arm picture. What did they do next? With an attack of their own.
There are also some fake out panels.
Oh, there's fake ones?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I like that face.
Yeah. I really like the art style in these like, closing arguments.
It's cool. I mean, there's no way he could have cleaned up then, right? You know?
You could go ahead and put some others down.
Yeah,
You don't have to do it in order.
I assume that this is when he starts to try and pick in. After she was stabbed, Sayaka used the last of her strength to leave something behind. Well, yeah. There's only one for the first case? Okay. Maybe the drop knife? Oh, was there a drop knife one? Oh, I guess so, yeah. Well... I mean, that's literally this, so... I don't know. I think that's the fake out. Yeah.
I love Gray Man on the floor.
Yeah, so diligent.
That's such a good boy cleaning up.
Yep. I ain't got no crystal ball. Try to single out by doing everything else, yeah. What they threw in the incinerator was the shirt! And then... I like that face! Piece of evidence left behind was the shirt. Oh, now we just have that one left. And it's
And I
between...
had $1 million.
It's between a repeat of another panel, which is this, or
I spent it
the
all.
sword thing, which I think it's that. Maybe?
You gotta love Sublime.
Maybe sword, yeah. Because I don't think there's any other... Yeah. I guess we'll see.
Here's exactly what happened.
Isn't this case concept interesting? It's like, yeah.
Back at the case from the beginning.
It's like the original victim is the culprit.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
It just makes me so sad.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Like, it's fucked up how this game, like, makes you feel so sad, you know, because it's like, first you're sad because Sayaka's dead, and then you're sad because you found out that she was gonna fuck up Makoto to begin with.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
She thought that shit in a day.
This is like
Gray guy.
This is Elite Beat Agents. This is the shit that they show between the
fucking Agent J and his friends dance like oh yeah.
The Elite Beat Agents jump out and start dancing to the fucking YMCA.
Attempted murder, and it's like fucking Celebrate by Pitbull starts playing. It's time to celebrate.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
EBA
And
mentioned.
that's when she lost
Shout out.
her grip on the kitchen knife.
We're encouraging the gray guy.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Yeah, who do you
Sayaka knew
root
about
for?
that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Like,
well, the person who wins in the end, so obviously the gray guy.
And it's fucked up because it's like Leon had no intention of killing probably. So like,
then
Well,
again,
he didn't need to. He could have just left her there in the bathroom.
I could have left, and now he's like, oh shit, like I want to do this now. I guess because he was angry, maybe. Yeah, they're just in the heat of the moment. Fucked up.
I guess
it's like, okay, I guess I have this opportunity.
Yeah, I guess with the adrenaline, he was probably just like, you know, it's me or her.
What a human experience.
And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep
You
the
gotta
killer
do
from
something.
noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
The shame of not killing her would have been too much to bear. The fuck?
Going into the fucking dining hall in the morning, Sayaka's like, Leo came into my room last night and broke my wrist.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
trying to kill me! What are you talking about?
I would love to see this, actually.
And with that, all
I want to see a Danganronpa game where there's like a failed murder attempt and they just like have to deal with that the following morning. They're like, okay, you tried to kill me, but...
It's like that video of Stardust Crusaders where like, oh yeah, what if they just took another plane?
So like, do we know if Danganronpa is finished, or do you think there's a chance that there could be another entry?
We thought it was finished, but there might be a chance now.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Daka said some things, I don't know. Yeah.
Doctor's just like, I want to make another Danganronpa game, but Spike himself won't let me.
Destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator bin.
Firing code!
The trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Imagine if he missed.
The crystal ball, full of absolute precision.
Oh shit, I'm done for.
I'm gonna find another crystal ball.
Which then quickly roared to life.
Good night, Mustard. Wait, Lemusky, don't you want to see the end of this case? We're so close.
I'm so close.
What are they gonna do, sue you? I don't know. I just feel bad.
Evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
There's one thing you're missing, Your Honor.
Death Come True has the same message, and it made me feel bad. Maybe close the game.
Fire, burnt away, and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Well, I don't want to talk over the game, Maddie.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh no, that's me!
That's me!
That's my name, isn't it?
Oh shit. I probably should have let that
The
off.
hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
This is one of my favorite voice actors in the series.
It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Why didn't he throw her into the incinerator too? I mean, that is true, like...
Why didn't he throw Aoi into the incinerator? Aoi's account.
Have the evidence? He's ultimate.
Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
I get to fight him?
Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Mods! When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB by the way. Stupid. You lie.
What's your
During
proof?
the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm.
Did they turn this into a rhythm game?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Best viewers on Gorilla, yeah, that shit's insane. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center.
even they did like the
Each genre, press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. You keep up this going and you'll initiate what you'll call, you'd be known as a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, you'll be surprised to find out so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Xiaohongshu.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Use something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid.
the e-ghost in chat. He's hawking on that Tua.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Baka!
Aho, aho, aho.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
You need to do right click to target and then left click to shoot.
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's
Like
your
this?
proof?
Yeah.
You should probably select multiple at the same time.
Not a chance.
If you can.
You can do more left clicks to target more things.
Yeah.
Oh, more right clicks.
Boom.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
No, Winter, can you send that?
Stop talking. Where's your proof?
Without evidence, it's all bullshit!
We won!
Oh, fuck!
Yay! We won the case!
Screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
This is only good news.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Oh my god, man! He left the room and went back with the fucking toolkit!
If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Jesus!
Huh? And if you say
He could just went to sleep!
You'll have to explain
He's gone back to bed.
where and why.
I was like, well, that was weird.
I almost died!
An excuse at this point.
Well, I almost died. That was a little weird.
Stupid.
I feel like a lot of Leon
So,
sprites
you
kind of
have
like
no
harken
rebuttal?
back to distrust.
Yeah.
Then it
Yeah.
would seem we are finished here.
You got that impression too, right?
Me?
No, Lily.
Yeah, I feel like I've talked about this before with you.
It feels like it's on purpose. Like all the
How-
sprites are a lot more dreamier. It's like, oh, that kind of looks like. what
Yeah,
Distress
Leon and
looks like.
Sayaka are a lot kind of. They've got a lot of light bloom.
So this
It's almost like they were some of the first characters designed for the game.
There's no S rank in this, is there?
Is there?
It doesn't even
Forget.
really matter what rank you got.
Holy shit.
Look, you got 78 coins.
I'm never gonna
That's 78 things you don't need to look at.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
I'm curious
You
who
threw for content.
I'm curious who Leon
Just
would
to
vote
remind
for.
you all, make triple sure.
But even Makoto just being like, fuck you, man.
You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's
Best
it gonna
Monokuma
be?
voice.
What's it gonna be?
Reddit.
Yes! Reddit gold!
Hell yeah.
Time to start reading again.
Yay! Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money! The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada!
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
She was literally trying to kill him!
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, you just said it. I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed!
So, that's why...
Oh. I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be wrong, the one standing there! It was complete chance that I wound up like this!
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong.
Leon loves Davy?
If what we came up with really is the truth. And that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. We're all the mastermind. All because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
I was trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
That's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed to me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place?
Oh man.
I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. If you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like an iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did!
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment!
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment! It was self-defense!
Is that okay?
Exactly, was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room.
That's so fucked
Then
up.
you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
That's so funny, it was personal.
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing,
Saw the Cuphead robot.
but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So that's why.
Oh no, that's not.
Stop it. Had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him! Swat!
Swat?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind!
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for! The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging! No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules! Society demands it!
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
No, 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 no.
This guy's reaction is so funny.
Let's give it
He's about to
He's literally about to die.
It's just like, come on! He's just
Yeah,
standing
come on,
there.
Dude, be a man.
Ugh, 3D.
Oop.
Died. Tone deaf.
Guess what, Leon? It's time for baseball practice.
At least it gets to die in familiar territory.
The Wario
So
hallway.
you never go to a single practice.
Oh fuck, that's true.
Why do they have to watch?
Despair-inducing.
Jesus Christ. Nintendo Museum.
Oh shit, he saw that coming. Did I miss the batter Monokuma?
Yeah, he was there. Damn, he took him to the 9th inning too.
Well, everybody, let's find out, watch a video, see if I could survive this.
Can I survive these car crashes?
Yeah, so I'd hide behind here, I'd use a human shield.
Yeah. First thing I'd do is I'd grab...
If I got found guilty, I would grab onto one of my classmates.
Just like listening any of these characters would be funny as fuck. No matter what. I mean, we can't call it that. What else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! It's just...
What's going on?
I can't take it.
Can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is sort of cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. Well, that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal. I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
Shit, man, take all my agency. I don't need it.
You. Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'd live in the Matrix.
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
In this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting such an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Monokuma and Agent Smith are buddies. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
No, Michael, he's a bear.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground!
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we got kept free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Chills! Kills!
To get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Wow.
Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
He means us!
Us! And after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. All these noises. They ate Leon after this?
What?
What? No one even tried to
Well, if you are gonna have it.
Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that
Call
moment.
me a utilitarian.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen,
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to
You wanted me to...
realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? Thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
it's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
so...
The fact that she used the last ounce of her energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she may never have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Yeah, fuck Junko. Without something like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths?
Can't
That's...
believe Kyoko said that.
I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
She said that. She revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... I'm psychic.
what?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Oh my god.
It's peak!
Only 2 left.
Only 2 left? What do you mean?
You got the memento of a dead teenager!
Yay!
Yay.
Yay, I got an achievement! We should probably, like, end now, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I kind of don't want to end on that music. How do I get out of here?
Go in your e-handbook. Close the game.
You saved.
No more games.
That's good music. Damn!
Hi, Kyoko.
That's pretty good. Pretty good coincidence.
That's pretty appropriate.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost like she's the partner character now.
Well, guess that's it.
Teddy.
That's it for the really fucking long stream. Like, Jesus Christ, 5 hours.
That was so fun.
It was fun. I was engaged. I was on the edge of my seat, so to say.
You have beaten 1 chapter of Danganronpa, man. What do you think?
It's peak. It's pretty good.
It's peak?
It's pretty...
Oh my god, how the fucking tides have turned, man.
Shut up.
It's just, you know, it's awesome. It's cool to see. I'm glad you're liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we could do 428 Shibuya Scramble like a year from now.
And the stream on that laugh.
In terms of schedule stuff, I gotta make something for next week, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna look pretty similar to what we had this week.
Chat, are you liking it? I feel like there's at least 4 people here that haven't played Danganronpa. This is their first time seeing it. I hope you guys are liking it.
Didn't Terry Crews play Danganronpa?
What? Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
That's so fucked up. I didn't finish my box of Cheez-Its.
Your popcorn is still full after the movie.
First time seeing it, this is entertaining. Really?
First time watcher.
Kill the animals?
First time watcher, long time chatter, first time watcher.
No, first time watcher, long time donator.
The banker. I'm surprised, Comfy. This feels like your type of game, I think.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Homestuck and Danganronpa share a lot of DNA, but the fans fucking hate each other.
Is that true?
Yes.
I'm so sleepy.
What an amazing video game.
Yeah.
Go to sleep and raid Photon John.
I don't want to raid anybody. It's like 3 in the morning.
But what if you raided Kokish? It's his birthday.
Everybody's birthday is like around this week. I don't.
Right? I was thinking that. Like everyone's fucking parents have sex on New Year's.
Yeah, like even my one of my friends' birthday was today. I was a little shocked. Yeah, I guess I'll raid Kolkus.
Everyone has to type happy birthday in his chat.
Alright, well, I guess I'll see you all next week. Hopefully for an art stream. That would be quite nice.
Yeah.
I think, to actually do one of those again.
And I'll be there too!
Anybody.
Song How Shoo!
Yarr! Pirate Island!
Can you give us one to end off?
Me?
Yeah, like a powerful,